wide green forest filled with tall trees and colorful flowers, there lived a gentle elephant named Eli. Eli was big and strong, with long ears and a soft gray trunk, but his heart was even bigger than his body. Every morning, Eli walked slowly through the forest, greeting the birds, the rabbits, and the monkeys with a warm smile. He loved listening to the sounds of nature and watching the sun shine through the leaves. While other animals hurried past, Eli always took his time. He believed that kindness was more important than being fast. The forest animals knew Eli well. They said, "If anyone can help, Eli can." Eli never laughed at others or ignored their problems. He believed everyone mattered, no matter how small. One peaceful morning, as Eli sipped water from the river, he did not know that this day would soon become very special, filled with chances to help others and teach the forest an important lesson. As Eli walked deeper into the forest, he heard a tiny voice calling out, "Help! Please help!" Eli stopped at once and listened carefully. Near a bush, he saw a little rabbit named Milo stuck in a pile of fallen branches. Milo had tried to jump over them but slipped and could not move. Without thinking twice, Eli gently used his trunk to lift the branches one by one. He was very careful not to hurt Milo. Soon, Milo was free. "Thank you, Eli," Milo said with a happy smile. "You saved me." Eli nodded kindly and said, "We all need help sometimes." Milo hopped away safely, feeling brave again. Eli continued walking, feeling warm inside. Helping Milo made his heart feel light and happy. Eli did not help because he wanted praise. He helped because it was the right thing to do. The forest felt a little brighter already. Not far from the bushes, Eli met a young deer named Luna. Luna looked tired and worried. The small stream she usually drank from had dried up under the hot sun. "I'm so thirsty," Luna said softly. Eli remembered the wide river near the old mango tree. "Follow me," he said gently. Eli walked slowly so Luna could keep up. When they reached the river, Eli used his strong legs to push away rocks blocking the water. Soon, fresh water flowed again. Luna drank happily and thanked Eli many times. "You didn't have to help me," she said. Eli smiled and replied, "When we help others, we help the whole forest." Luna felt safe knowing Eli was her friend. As Eli walked away, birds watched from the trees, whispering about how kind the elephant was. Eli did not hear them. He was already listening for the next chance to help. High in the trees, a playful monkey named Kiko was in trouble. Kiko had climbed too high and now was afraid to climb down. His hands shook and he called out loudly. Eli heard the sound and hurried over. He stood below the tree and spoke calmly. "It's okay, Kiko. I am here." Eli placed his trunk gently against the tree so Kiko could hold it. Slowly and carefully, Kiko climbed down step by step. When his feet touched the ground, he hugged Eli's trunk with joy. "You are so brave and kind," Kiko said. Eli laughed softly. "Being kind is better than being brave." Kiko promised to help others too. From that moment, Kiko watched Eli closely, learning that strength was not just in muscles, but in caring for others. Later that day, dark clouds covered the sky. A strong wind blew through the forest, knocking down branches and shaking trees. The animals ran for safety. After the storm passed, the forest was messy and quiet. Many paths were blocked, and some animals were scared. Eli walked through the forest, looking at the damage. He saw birds without nests, ants without food paths, and turtles stuck behind fallen logs. Eli felt sad, but he did not give up. "We can fix this together," he said. One by one, he helped move logs, lift trees, and clear paths. Slowly, the forest began to feel alive again. Animals gathered around Eli, watching how he never complained. He worked with patience and care. The forest was hurt, but kindness was healing it. As Eli worked, other animals began to join him. Milo the rabbit carried small sticks. Kiko the monkey brought leaves. Luna the deer guided animals to safe paths. Eli smiled as he watched them help each other. "See," Eli said gently, "when one helps, many can help." The animals learned that kindness grows when it is shared. They felt proud working together. No one felt too small or too weak. Even the tiny ants helped by fixing their paths. The forest buzzed with teamwork. Eli did not lead with loud words. He led by example. The animals understood that helping others made them feel strong inside. By sunset, much of the forest was clean again. The animals felt tired but happy. They gathered around Eli, grateful for what they had learned. That night, Eli walked toward the river to rest. Suddenly, he slipped into soft mud near the bank. The mud was deep, and Eli could not move his heavy legs. For the first time, Eli felt scared. He called out softly, hoping someone would hear. Soon, small lights appeared. The animals came running. "Eli needs help," Milo shouted. Without fear, the animals worked together. Monkeys pulled vines. Deer pushed from behind. Birds called for more help. Slowly, Eli was freed from the mud. He stood up safely. Eli looked at them with kind eyes. "Thank you," he said softly. The animals smiled. "You helped us," they said. "Now we help you." Eli felt proud, not because he was saved, but because kindness had returned to him. The next morning, the forest felt peaceful again. Animals talked about what happened. They understood something important. Kindness was not just about helping once, it was about caring every day. Eli gathered the animals and spoke calmly. "We are all different," he said, "but kindness makes us one." The animals nodded. They promised to help each other just like Eli had taught them. From that day on, the forest worked together.